1950s. In the 1950s decade, if I recall the time right, life like the Bush television was viewed in black and white. Passing outgrown clothes from child to child was the norm in that distant bygone decade in which I was born. Mother would let out clothes that were too tight, and the clacking Singer sewing machine was a familiar sight. On Sundays, early off to church to show that we conform, in the afternoon our dads would start to mow the lawn. Politicians all dressed the same in unison. They would say that austerity was the watchword that would save the day. On scratched vinyl records, Lonnie Donegan sang Sweet 16 whilst in the picture houses we saw a moody James Dean. Our city seemed fogged in a cold swirling grey, and working class people laboured long for little pay. During Christmas, we waited patiently for the Queen, who would talk to us through a 12-inch screen. The 50s, a dull time full of thick navy surge and correctness that the 60s would have to purge. A time of recovery from the devastations of war when mothers accepted the words of Dr. Seuss's law. A country rebuilt by proud survivors of Hitler's hateful scourge, an era where homosexuals must hide from nature's urge. A place of bombed out streets and broken buildings by the score, a vista of rubble scattered helter-skelter across the city's floor. Thus my childhood was spent in a landscape of grey, a bastion of strict morals for living the right way. A pause in time to help in the world's reconstruction and needed recovery from the previous decade's destruction. As my teens beckoned, a new decade was on its way, the promise of colourful times, heady and gay. A future time when youth unbounded needed no instruction, would be full of promise, naivete, and a pinch of corruption. The end.